extremely real, organic.
You know, a family man, an entrepreneur.
He's just a humble, gracious leader.
Compassionate, motivated.
Kind of his vision for the industry is something very exciting to be around.
I would say Rick is a guy that he leads with a vision. He is extremely smart, one of the brightest guys I've ever met in my career.
I think Rick's passion is not just for the company, but for the industry in whole. He sees the changes in our industry, knew the millennial generation coming up, the emergence of the emerging markets, individuals that need our help in being able to provide home ownership, and he's embraced that 100%.
Absolutely, I think he's a successful leader. I don't think you can look around and say anything other than that with what the company is and what they've built under their stewardship. I think, again, it's not a set it and forget it type mentality. It's I am here every day, I'm engaged, I care what's going on, I care about the people that work for me and work for the company. And it's that family environment and that family attitude that I think yields some of the success of the company. You actually feel ownership of it, as opposed to it's not, oh, I'm coming to work today to do a job. He's empowering people to feel like this is their company too, and they want to see it succeed.
So Rick is very involved and active in the mortgage industry on the political side. That does give us some push and help on our underserved initiatives as well, because he is involved in the MBA and CBOG and all of those kind of things. So he has been at the forefront of those organizations and others for years. When most mortgage owners were never in Washington, D.C., he was out there fighting for us and fighting for our industry.
You know, I'm very fortunate to get to sit in the office next to Rick, so you get a lot of the dialogue between both himself and Patty, you know, personally and professionally. And it's very clear that he really cares about NAF, and when they say the NAF family, you know, he really means it. So he wants everyone to succeed. Nothing makes him happier than if he hears someone is buying their first home or is investing their money in some way where they're creating wealth for themselves. So I think though it's all of those individual stories that really make him proud of, you know, the business itself, by itself, New American Funding is something to be proud of, but all the miniature success stories of each individual employee, I think, is something that really makes him even more proud.
Doesn't mince words and will pretty much tell you exactly what's on his mind without trying to bullnose the edges of his comments. He's just a very candid, real person, and that's what I like a lot about him.
Great leaders don't always just sit there and talk. They become great listeners. He processes a great deal of what people have to say that are around him, and he trusts in the support team that he's put together. So I think those are all great signs of a great leader, and he certainly exemplifies that.